I'll be teaching you how to make your very own Jelly Things plushie keychain. I worked and experimented to make this project as simple and straightforward as possible so that it's perfect for crochet beginners. We're going to begin by making a slip knot. Chain 15. Our entire project will be built on this foundation chain. Chain 1 turning stitch. You'll do a turning stitch at the end of every single row. We're going to do our first single crochet stitch. We now need 14 more single crochet stitches. To start our second row, chain 1 and flip your work. We've now completed 16 single crochet rows. There are tiny little squares all throughout, and each tiny square is 2 single crochet rows. And together, let's tie off our square. To do this, chain 1 and cut your yarn. Then pull the loop all the way through. This secures our yarn, so if you tug at the ends, it won't unravel. We'll be turning our crochet square into a pouch using a running sewing stitch. To thread a darning needle, simply pull a few inches of yarn through the eye of the needle. Measure roughly 1 inch by 1 inch inside the square. I'm going to take my darning needle up through the tiny hole in between the small squares, as in between the 2 single crochet rows. Locate the next small square above you and push your needle through the center of that square. Continue around the remaining sides of your square. Let's begin by cutting our yarn from the yarn ball, if you haven't already. Try to leave the tails at least a few inches long. Pull both ends of the yarn, the starting tail and the ending tail, and pull them tight together. Stuff the pouch with a bundle of yarn and fill to your desired fluffiness. Pull the yarn tails tight and then double knot to tie off. Fluff out the jelly legs or goo and shape the head with your hands. It's time to sew up the bottom of our plushie. Starting at either side, use a running stitch to close the gap. Make your stitches close together for the best results. Cut the yarn tail and double knot the ends. You can either trim the ends or tuck them inside the plushie center. Time to crochet our keychain. Get back out your yarn and begin with the slip knot. Try to leave at least a 4-inch starting tail. From here, chain 20. After finishing your chain 20, chain 1 and then cut your yarn, again leaving at least a 4-inch yarn tail, and pull your yarn all the way through. Now it's time to locate where you want to attach your keychain. Using either your darning needle or crochet hook, loop the 4-inch tails under the same single crochet stitch. This will create an X shape. Double knot the yarn tails together, and then either cut the remaining tails or tuck them into the plushie. And just like that, you've made a crochet plushie keychain.